Hi, we've teamed up with UK Auto Claims to see if you could be eligible to score thousands in compensation. If you've had any cars, vans or motorbikes on finance between 2007 and 2021, go to ukautoclaims.co.uk to start your free simple check. Loads of you will have overpaid and payouts could be worth thousands, so you've got to look into it. Hit up the link below and check now for free.
AFTV Kenya, it's a disappointing night. We all came in with high hopes, but it is only half time. What did you make of the game?
I feel like as you guys said, I feel like for the first 30 minutes, we tried to out PSG at what they're best at. We tried to say, right, we're going to match you at technicality when we know we're not really a technical team. We know our strength is being physical. We know our strength is bullying.
The referee didn't allow any physicality.
But still, we just said, right, we're going to be really technical and we're going to tiki-taka. That's not what we are. That's not who we are. We've never been that. There's probably our best two players at that. They're not even on form. Look at Martin Odegaard. We'll talk about him in a minute. But I just felt like we approached the game really strange. We said, right, we're going to press you. When actually we should have said, PSG, come press us, knowing that we're a high possession team. We want to hold on to the ball. And that's why we didn't create enough. That's why we didn't create enough chances or stifle them, to be honest. For that first 30 minutes, they ran all over us. João Neves and Vitinho, you got to big them up. Because when I think about when we first played them, I was like, wow, Declan Rice, he really ran the show against them, very physical. They were incredible today. Their midfield really made up for, we saw Hakimi as well coming into midfield, Nuno Mendes coming in. We looked like we didn't know what we were going to do, and then we decided to play how we wanted, and we actually started to look better. But by that time, we've lost momentum. We're 1-0 down. Everyone's frustrated. Where the ref, as you said, was not giving anything, and then as well, we're trying to go long every time. Every time we went long, it just ended up into PSG's hands. We didn't know what we were doing. We weren't organised. And I said in the last leg, if we do our job, if we're organised, if we're situated, we will win. And we weren't situated. We weren't organised. Simple.
Still only 1-0 though. So there's still listen, if you're going to win these tournaments, you're going to face adversity. It's not every game's Real Madrid at home, is it?
Yeah, no.
Brother,
no, I do agree. Look, you're not gonna cruise to every game, but it's about I know we've knocked them out, but look at Real Madrid and why they win the Champions League. They're not great in every game, but they have the mentality to turn it around. They say, right, the refs are not giving us anything. Say no more. We're gonna run up the pitch and do that. You know what, captain? I need you to rely on. I need you to do this. They do it. We didn't show any of that tonight. I look at, honestly, the only three players I can say that I cannot cuss today is Marino, Miles and Rice. Everybody else, what is that? I look at Odegaard.
Timber had a good game as well.
Okay, but he's at fault for the first goal. He's at fault for the first goal. Kvaratskhelia skips past you and he just passes it back. Dembele, excellent finish. So I can't back Timber tonight. I'm sorry. Martin Odegaard, I'm tired. I'm actually tired. This is supposed to be our captain. And again, in a big game, he goes missing. I actually hate to say that because I love him. We know how excellent he is. But that's why our midfield suffered tonight, because that person who's supposed to be present, the person who was saying, we need you to help us create, we need you to help win every ball, knowing that Thomas Partey is not here. He didn't do any of that. And it's so, I honestly can't take it anymore. I can't watch more of it. We need you to, next leg, you must rise. I've been saying that for weeks now. You must rise. We cannot, I can't keep making excuses for you to say you're injured or you had a bad whatever. I need you. You've got an armband for a reason. You're a leader for a reason. And I just felt like, I looked at him and I'm like, again, I need you to lead. Trossard, I need you to lead. You are some of the oldest players in the team. And yet I'm seeing 20-year-olds and I'm seeing 18-year-old Miles Skelly go on incredible bursts of pace. I'm like, I can't believe this kid is. And I'm looking at my captain who's more experienced, and I'm like, you couldn't do that. I'm just
well, listen, it's half time. Are you confident that Arsenal can still go through, can go over to Paris and get a result? The prize is still there. It's still a big prize. Can they do it?
Yes, we can do it. Look, we're lucky. We're very fortunate. They hit the crossbar. Barcola should have buried that. He had a bit of a Martinelli moment as well. But we can go there and do it, but we need to be awake now. We've now seen what their game plan is. They're going to start very fast against us. They're going to switch the ball very quickly. They're going to be very technical. Now you know what it's up. You must now, in the second leg, sort yourself out. If you do it, like I always say, if the team turns up, I know they can beat anybody. They've shown me that. They showed me that against Madrid, against PSV, etc. Go and turn up at PSG and do your thing, and we're going through. Simple.